Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. A fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 11 mighty.
Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On 2. Here we go. 12. Stop.
Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, this defense for the Titans, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Gotta go.
Again, it's Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
I'm fine, ready?
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
You talk about this Titan defense.
They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39.
Here we go.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. And here is motion again, and that's going to be 2 in a row. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Back to throw. This goes out wide from Mixon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. He's got it. A lot of work to get to the 1st down marker. And they're able to pick up the 1st and keep possession. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
Let's get set.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's a 2nd and 5. Now Burrow changing the look. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Mixon is not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a yard down to the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon.
11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there. We're scoreless after 1.
1-1. Ready?
This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. Play action. It's Burrow. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So our initial drive this afternoon results in 3. Not sure that that's a statement necessarily, but getting points on the road, never a bad thing.
You're exactly right about that. I love how you framed it, right? Not sure it's a statement, but at the same time, you're putting something out there, aren't you? Letting them know, hey, we came to play today.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Here we go.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey! Here we go. Trip left. Block. Fake. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Deep. Deep. Hip. Run.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Right. Hey!
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And this throw will be intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10.
MT. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Here we go.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here we go.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Burrow will throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. McPherson's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. A shot downfield for Burks. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Harold Landry. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Burrow. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off on a safety, Jarquiski Tartt. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. In motion left goes Burks. After the interception, here's Tannehill. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Tannehill looks to change things up. Back to throw now on 1st down. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down. The NFL's active leader in rush yards, Derrick Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now Tannehill said, let's get to the line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Run. Hey!
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Henry.
He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here you go, Tiger. Big. Hey! Yo, triple left. Where you at?
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
On one, right?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
On one, right?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Eleven. 12. 11, Thomas.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. This one hauled in by Sample. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this. At their own 25.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Deep. Run. You're hot.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Hip.
Tannehill changing the look.
They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
There you go, Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. Big, big, big. Where you at, where you at?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow looking to pass.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Joe Mixon.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd
Now Tannehill.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. Back to Mixon on second down.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
The 71 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon
with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Bengals take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12. 12. 12.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Hurry. There you go, Tiger. Big.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And quickly they get to the line.
Trip left.
And the Titans first down.
On 1st down, Tannehill.
Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Good for a Tennessee Titans.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
2nd and 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
Here's Tannehill.
That one's taken in by Spears.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Quick. Hurry. Hey. Hip.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 23.
There you go, Tiger. Big.
Again, Tannehill. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Hurry.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Tannehill.
He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now Tannehill going to move him around.
Deep.
Back to throw again. Caught left side, Hopkins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they'll audible to something else. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler.
And it's a Titans touchdown.
K.J. Hamler.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Titans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point forthcoming. It's up, it's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
Here we go.
I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
90 yards rushing here for Mixon. He's got a 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Inside handoff to Mixon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The tackle by Terrell Edmonds.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here we go.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
12. 12. 11, Thomas.
Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
11. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Harold Landry getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this is going to miss left. I don't think it even got there either. It's no good either way, and the lead will hold at 10. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Play. There you go, Tiger.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing Tannehill. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Hey. Here you go, trip left. Here you go.
Tannehill to throw. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And did the Titans get this? Yes, Tennessee football. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy,
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Now Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And the Titans are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Now Tannehill looks to change things up.
A first down carry for Henry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Charlie Jones now from his end zone.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
This is 1st and 10. To throw, Burrow.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And this is desperation time now in the final minute. You're just throwing something up there, hoping you can get a call. Maybe find a way to get someone free. But no dice there. That one's incomplete.
11.
Burrow.
And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. And that disastrous play, partner, is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is because they give up the 2 points, but that's not really what did it. It's having to give up the football. And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here.
Here we go.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end,